Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students, how are you today? Okay, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Nabiila Azmi Maharani. You can call me Mrs. Nabiila. And then today, I will show you about a polyhedra. Before we start our lesson, let's pray together and pray begin. Amin. Okay, what is a polyhedra? Do you know about polyhedra? Polyhedron in Euclidean geometry, a three-dimensional object composed of finite number of polygonal surfaces or faces. Technically, a polyhedron is the boundary between the interior and exterior of a solid. In general, polyhedrons are named according to number of faces. There is an example of polyhedra. Triangular pyramid has 4 faces, 1 basis, 6 edges and 4 vertices. Cube has 6 faces, 2 bases, 12 edges and 8 vertices. Triangular prism have 5 faces, 2 bases, 9 edges and 6 vertices. Octagonal prism has 10 faces, 2 bases, 24 edges and 16 vertices. Pentagonal prism has 7 faces, 2 bases, 15 edges and 10 vertices. Hexagonal prism has 8 faces, 2 bases, 18 edges and 12 vertices. Solids. A solid is any limited portion of space bounded by surface. A section of a solid is the plane figure cut from the solid by passing a plane through it. A polyhedron is a solid bounded by planes. The edges of a polyhedron are the intersections of the bounding planes. The faces are the portion of the bounding planes included by the edges. Prism. A prism has two bases that are congruent and are in parallel planes. There is the example of the prism. Area of prism. The surface area of a three-dimensional solid prism depends upon the shape of its base. The surface area of a prism is the total area occupied by the faces of the prism. A prism is a polyhedron with flat faces. It has no curves. The surface area of a prism refers to the amount of the total space occupied by the flat faces of the prism. Finding the surface area of a prism means calculating the total space occupied by all the faces of that respective type of prism or the sum of the areas of all faces or surface in a 3D plane. There are formula of area of prism. The total surface of area equal to 2 multiplied B plus B multiplied H, or where B are base area, B are perimeter of the base, and H are height of the prism. Volume of prism. The volume of a three-dimensional solid is the amount of space it occupies. Volume is measured in cubic units. Be sure that all of the measurements are in the same unit before computing the volume. There are formula of volume of prism. The formula are V equal to B multiplied H, where B are base area, P are perimeter of the base, and H are height of the prism. There are formula the volume of prism, that V equal to B multiplied H, where B are area of bases. Triangular prism has formula V are area of triangle multiplied H. The rectangular prism are V equal to area of rectangle multiplied H. The pentagonal prism are V equal to area of pentagon multiplied H. Then hexagonal prism are V equal to area of hexagon multiplied H. Pyramid. A pyramid has one base that is a polygon. There the example of pyramid. There is triangular pyramid, square pyramid, pentagonal pyramid, hexagonal pyramid, heptagonal pyramid, octagonal pyramid, nonagonal pyramid, and then decagonal pyramid. Area of pyramid. The lateral surface area of a regular pyramid is the sum of the areas of its lateral faces. The total surface area of a regular pyramid is the sum of the areas of its lateral faces and its base. There are formula of area of pyramid. The surface area are half of P multiplied L, where P are perimeter of base and L are slant edge. Volume of pyramid. To calculate the volume and surface area of any pyramid, we need P, which represents the area of the base, and P, which represents the perimeter of the base. It is important to note, since the base of a pyramid can be any polygon, we will be using our prior knowledge of finding the area and perimeter of different polygons to calculate the volume and surface area of pyramid. There are formula of volume of pyramid. The volume are 1/3 P multiplied H, and the surface area are half of P plus P multiplied S, where P are area of base, H are edge of pyramid, P are perimeter of base, and S are slant of edge. Convex polyhedra. A polyhedron is convex if any two points on its surface can be connected by a line segment within or on the surface of the polyhedron. If a polyhedron does not meet the criteria for being convex, then it would be concave. Regular polyhedra. A polyhedron is a regular polyhedron if all of its faces are congruent regular polygons and in which the same number of faces meet at each vertex. Platonic solid. Platonic solid, any of the 5 geometric solids whose faces are all identical. Regular polygons meeting at the same three-dimensional angles, also known as the 5 regular polyhedra. They consist of the tetrahedron or pyramid, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron. There is the example, the picture of the Platonic solid. And then I will explain about faces, vertices, and edges of the Platonic solid. Tetrahedron has 4 faces, 4 vertices, and 6 edges. Cube has 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges. Octahedron has 8 faces, 6 vertices, and 12 edges. Dodecahedron has 12 faces, 20 vertices, and 30 edges. Icosahedron has 20 faces, 12 vertices, and 30 edges. Okay, enough for lesson today, and see you next week. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.